Delivered at place, DAP. 1. What is delivered at place, DAP? Delivered at place, DAP, is a phrase used in international trade to refer to a contract where the seller undertakes to cover all costs and any losses associated with transporting the products sold to a certain area. Once the package has arrived at the designated destination, the buyer is responsible for paying import duties as well as any other relevant taxes, including clearing and municipal taxes. The International Chamber of Commerce, ICC 7th edition of its Incoterms, International Commercial Words, included the phrase. 2. How delivered at place, DAP, works. Whether they are in the same nation or not, buyers and sellers frequently encounter difficulties when it comes to trade contracts. As a result, there are laws and standards in place that specify the obligations of each party to a financial relationship. These are referred to as Incoterms, and a delivered at place, or DAP, arrangement is one of them. DAP essentially implies that the seller assumes all responsibility and expense for shipping items to a specified place. This implies that they are in control of everything related to packaging, documentation, export authorization, loading fees, and final delivery. Any mode of transportation, or a combination of modes, is covered under a delivered at place or DAP arrangement. When the buyer assumes financial responsibility, it typically states delivered at place, Port of Oakland. 3. Delivered at place, DAP, obligations. For each Incoterm, the ICC lays forth certain requirements for both buyers and sellers. The main duties for each party are outlined below. Obligations for sellers. When it comes to shipping, DAP contracts place the majority of the burden on the seller. This comprises documentation. In accordance with DAP regulations, the seller is required to secure all paperwork, such as tally sheets for the shipment's contents, business invoices, and any packaging or labeling that pertains to the shipment's export. Licensing. The seller is responsible for obtaining any licenses required for the export of the products and for handling any related customs difficulties. Transport. Any pre-carriage of products, delivery to the port, loading onto the container, and primary carriage/delivery to the destination are all included in this category of transportation. Costs. The buyer is responsible for covering the cost of the shipment as well as any potential losses that may occur. Proof of delivery. When the container gets to its destination, the seller gives the buyer a proof of delivery. Obligations for buyers. While a DAP contract primarily places the burden of responsibility on the seller, there are some requirements the buyer must follow. These things consist of payment. The buyer must agree upon and make a purchase from the vendor. The destination must be disclosed to the vendor as well. Import. After the package reaches its destination, the buyer is responsible for handling any import-related complications. Any formalities, such as import forms, are included here. Unloading. The buyer must make arrangements to unload the cargo from the shipping vessel. Costs. Once the shipment reaches its destination, the customer is responsible for paying any applicable import duties, taxes, and levies. Transport. The buyer is responsible for moving the items from the destination/port to their final destination after they have been unloaded. This could be a storefront, a storage facility, or a warehouse. 4. Importance of Incoterms. In 1919, the ICC was established. In order to facilitate both local and international trade, it established the Incoterms in 1936. The Chamber has since updated these phrases 8 times to eliminate terms that are no longer relevant. One of such simplifications was delivered at place because the term holds true independent of the mode of transportation. The ICC and the Incoterms were created primarily to address the need for explicit counterparty obligations in international contracts, particularly with regard to who ships what and where. Contracts can now refer to the Incoterms because the ICC has published clear definitions, and the parties who sign the contract agree on their respective roles. Even with explicit DAP principles, conflicts can arise, such as when the goods carrier incurs demurrage, a charge for failing to unload on time, because one party did not give clearance. The party that failed to provide timely documentation is normally at fault. but determining that can be difficult because documentation standards are set by national and municipal port authorities and vary by country. Even with the benefit of well-specified contract terms, international trade law can still be complicated. What does delivered at place mean? One of the guidelines for international trade established by the International Chamber of Commerce is delivered at place. According to this rule, the seller is in charge of packaging the products, shipping them to the customer, and covering the cost of the shipment as well as any potential shipping-related losses. On the other side, the buyer is responsible for paying all taxes, fees, and levies as well as for unloading the shipment when it arrives. What are Incoterms? A set of guidelines for international trade is known as Incoterms. They define the obligations of buyers and sellers of financial contracts in domestic and international markets and were established by the International Chamber of Commerce. Incoterms was founded in 1936 and is regularly updated. Delivered at place, carriage and insurance paid to, and delivered duty paid are a few examples of Incoterms. What differs DAP and DDP, specifically? Two Incoterms used in international trading are DAP and DDP. In a DAP, or delivered at place, transaction, the buyer and the vendor split some of the shipping costs. The vendor packs and ships the buyer's purchases. They are also responsible for covering the expense of transportation as well as any losses that may occur while traveling. The buyer takes over once the products are delivered to their final location. This implies that they are in charge of paying any taxes, duties, or other costs, as well as offloading the cargo. Different procedures apply when goods are delivered duty paid. According to this rule, the seller is in charge of all transportation-related risks, costs, and obligations.
Good morning, sir. So it's great to have you as a client. We are ready to ship your order. Since we are using DAP Incoterms, we'll handle transport up to your location. But remember, you'll be responsible for import duty.
Understood. When can we expect the goods?
We'll arrange the immediate dispatch. It should reach you within 10 days.
Perfect. Just ensure there are no delays. We need the stock urgently.
Go. Tire, jadi press. Aku waktu.
Time to check my workers. What are you doing, mate?
Resting, sir.
You when work or play your foot? No, I just let go. Because delivery this evening, buyer is waiting. No? Don't play your phone. Play your phone. Oh, the erasure wrong. Okay. I tell you. Here's a step, huh? Okay? The heavy one at the bottom. Yes. The lighter one at the top. Okay. You don't play your phone. Yes. Because mine is waiting. This is a link. Okay. This is your phone. Okay. Don't play your phone. Yes. Arrange good or properly. Okay. Yes.
Hello. Yes. Your shipment is scheduled for departure tomorrow. We'll take care of everything until it reaches the destination.
Okay, good. Keep the buyer updated.
Oh, hi. Sorry I'm late. Can I figure it out?
This is Linda.
Okay, so what do you need to see?
Yeah.
Let me check this. Everything looks fine, but the input the ticket needs to be different.
Okay, I will contact the buyer then.
Okay.
Hello. Your shipment is at custom, but you need to clear the duties before release.
Alright, I will make the payment now.
Okay, the buyer has made the payment. I'll share the receipt. I did check.
Okay, let me check first. Okay, I have received the payment.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh no, it's gonna rain over there. I went to contact my boss. Hello boss, I'm stuck because over there is raining. Maybe delay 3 hours. Aduh, sorry boss. Sorry.
Hello. Sorry to inform you, but your shipment will be delayed at least for 3 hours.
I cannot accept this. You better be hurry up. I already pay you, so do your job better and it's not my problem. Nice. My stuff is here.
Hey, what's your name?
Jimmy Donald.
Okay, it's all good. Sorry, I'm late because of raining.
It's okay.
What is this? I don't know because I just transport this goods from a custom. You need to report to the seller.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. No.
Hello. Some of the packets are damaged. We need a solution.
That's concerning. Let's assess the damage first.
Look at this damage.
Okay, since this was under DAP terms, our responsibility ended once the shipment reached your location. However, I'll help you lah.
I appreciate that. Can we get the replacement for the damaged goods?
We'll ship replacement with a discount. Is that okay?
Fair enough. Thanks for the support. This was a learning experience. DAP is a convenient, but important is and penalties still fall on us. Next time, we should inspect the goods at custom before final delivery.
You when work ke?
Okay. Satu, dua. Kau jangan menghadap aku pada kau. Satu,